Some people enter our lives loudly. They announce themselves. They want to be seen. And then there are others who help quietly, leave softly, and change everything without asking for credit. This is a story about one such person. In a small town, far from highways and tall buildings, there lived a man named Lucas. The town itself was nothing special. No tourist ever stopped there. No one wrote stories about it. People came, worked, raised families, and grew old. Life moved slowly, like the river that passed by its edge. Lucas lived alone in a small house near the old bridge. The bridge connected the town to the fields beyond it. Every morning, farmers crossed it. Children crossed it to go to school. Elders crossed it to sit under the banyan tree on the other side. The bridge was old, wooden in some places, stone in others. When it rained, water collected in the cracks. When the sun burned, the wood dried and weakened. Every morning, before the town woke up, Lucas walked to the bridge. He carried no tools, just his hands. He removed loose stones, cleared fallen leaves. Sometimes he tied a rope where a plank had shifted. Sometimes he marked a weak spot with white chalk so people would step carefully. No one told him to do this. There was no job title for it. There was no payment. Most people crossed the bridge without even noticing him. Children ran past him laughing. Adults hurried by thinking about work. Some nodded politely. Some didn't look at him at all. And Lucas never stopped anyone to say, "I did this." He simply went home when the work was done. People in the town had different opinions about him. Some thought he was odd. Some thought he was lonely. A few assumed he must be getting something out of it. But the truth was simple. Lucas believed that if you could help, you should. And if you helped, you didn't need to speak about it. One evening, during monsoon season, the river rose higher than usual. The current was strong. The bridge shook under the weight of water and wind. Many people avoided crossing it. A young woman carrying her child slipped near the edge. Before anyone else reacted, Lucas rushed forward. He held her steady, took the child into his arms, and helped them across safely. The woman thanked him again and again. Lucas smiled and said, "It was nothing. Anyone would have done it." But that wasn't true. Not everyone would. A little boy watching from a distance saw everything. His name was Kunal. He remembered the way Lucas didn't wait for praise, didn't look around to see who noticed. He simply walked away. Life continued. Years passed. Lucas grew older. His steps slowed. His hands became rough and stiff. Still, every morning he went to the bridge. Some days he could only sit and watch. On better days, he fixed small things. The town grew busier. People bought phones, built new houses, complained more. The bridge stayed the same. One winter, Lucas fell ill. At first, it was just weakness, then fever, then days when he couldn't get out of bed. The bridge didn't get cleaned. Loose planks stayed loose. No chalk marks appeared. People noticed the bridge becoming dangerous before they noticed Lucas was missing. Someone slipped and shouted angrily, "Why doesn't someone fix this bridge?" Someone else replied, "Doesn't that old man usually do it?" "Oh, him. Haven't seen him in a while." No one went to check. One early morning, a school bus crossed the bridge. One plank broke. The bus stopped just in time. Children screamed. Panic spread. Everyone rushed to help. They tied ropes, pulled the bus back. Everyone talked at once. That day, the town leader announced, "We need to repair this bridge properly." Plans were made. Meetings were held. But before anything could happen, news spread quietly. Lucas had passed away in his sleep. There was no crowd at his house, no long speeches. Just a few neighbors who suddenly felt uncomfortable with the silence he had left behind. The bridge was repaired a week later. New wood, strong supports. But something felt missing. A few days after the repair, Kunal, now a grown man, stood on the bridge early in the morning.
he noticed a small crack that had already begun to form. Without thinking much, he picked up a stone and marked it. The next day, he brought a rope. The next day, he cleared leaves. Slowly, others noticed. Someone asked him, "Why do you do this? It's not your responsibility." Kunal replied, "It never was his either." More people joined, not because they were told to, but because they finally understood. The bridge didn't just connect two sides of land, it connected people. Children crossed it safely again. Elders returned to sit nearby. And every morning, someone was there, quietly checking, quietly fixing. No one named it after Lucas. No signboard was placed, but his way of living stayed. And that became the lesson. That doing good quietly doesn't mean it disappears. It means it teaches others without words. Because kindness done for attention ends when attention ends. But kindness done without expectation builds something that lasts longer than us. So if you ever help someone and feel invisible, remember this. The world may not clap, but it always learns.